our spirit? What is it? Where does it go? Are we able to see them using our mind's eye? If so, just what can spirit teach us? Welcome to School Through Spirit. Host DeEtte Ranae is a certified psychic medium and master teacher of psychic and mediumship development through LWISSD. DeEtte was born knowing spirit and now is here to help you better understand the spirit world. And now your host, DeEtte Ranae.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is DeEtte here on School Through Spirit with WLTK-DB.com. This is a show of spirituality on a lot of basics because I talk to different people about spirituality, how they found their journey, and how spirit might have affected it. Now, each day I do start the morning with a topic of which spirit gives me, and then we kind of go on to our guest, who today is Miss Maria Yates. Oh my God, Maria, you're going to love her. You're going to love her. She operates. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, Keith. Good morning, Tim. Oh my God. Good morning, Kevin. And Maria's here. She does a Vulture City. This woman is an author. She's been all over the world when it comes to paranormal. Just a dynamic woman. I love this. You're not blocked, Tim. I see ya. And then of course we end the day with the reading of the week, or the 5-card stud. We're also going to do something special today. We're going to leak something. Well, it leaked this weekend, but you know what? There's been a surprise I've been talking about for a few weeks, and today we're going to reveal it in the top of the half hour, or in the half hour anyway. So so dynamic. So, as every week, I struggle, and I find that I always say I struggle with what spirit tells me. It's not that I'm struggling. I fight with them. Oh my God, I fight with them horribly, horribly. I'm just, you know what? These are my best friends, and I need to start listening. And I will tell you what, I wasn't quite sure really, because I've just been in awe of this weekend, just completely and thoroughly. Oh, good morning, Keith. Have a great day at work, darling. I have been in awe of this weekend. I've spent so much time thinking about it and reading comments and reading stories and just the context of everything. Now, everybody knows, because we announced the heck out of it, Spirit in the Springs was this weekend over at Broadhead Manor, the old school in Broadhead, in a beautiful, beautiful building. I mean, it's a abandoned building. It's kind of falling apart. The owner of it, Bill Walter, who will be on, I believe, in a couple of months. He has been really pushing to keep this building up and going and really bring it back to its glory days. And he's been doing a phenomenal job. But, he decided to collaborate with Shadow Hunters and create this amazing, amazing space for the Paracon that was this weekend. And I was godsmacked by it. And I think everybody was talking about it. Everybody was talking about the dynamics of it, and how amazing it was, and how amazing it ran, and just the beauty of it all. And I'm going to jump on that same wagon, you know what I mean? Because it truly was. But one thing that I recognized, and one thing I found a lot of people are also recognizing, is that there was no drama. There was absolutely no drama. It was all embracing, all lifting, all raising people up, just raising people up. And it was phenomenal, because a lot of times you don't get that, guys. A lot of times when you put that many celebrities, and I'll tell you what, these are celebrities. We had probably the best known was Patty Negree. I mean, she is a Hollywood witch. She is all over TV and radio, and she's just magically dynamic woman. Oh my gosh, a lovely lady. I honor to call one of my friends. We had Natalie Jones, who is the CEO of Paraflix there. Oh my God, just another dear friend that I just love truly. Expedition Entity. A couple of cast members of 28 Days Haunting, very, very famous gentlemen. And I mean, we had everything from very famous to not famous, and everything in between. And it was beautiful to watch it come together. It was so dynamic to watch it come together because it was so family orientated. And guys, I do a lot of events. I do hundreds of events. You guys know this. I'm all over the place, whether it's a paracon or a wellness event, a psychic event, whatever, I'm all over the place. And I will tell you what, there's always drama. There's always a behind somebody's back or something, you know? And I will tell you, it was like a group got together that has been severely, severely taken back and severely affected by a lot of the drama in the paranormal community. I'm not talking about the smaller shows and the small, hello, Angela, the smaller things. I'm talking about, Travel Channel, Discovery Plus, all of that. There's been so much drama within it. Good morning, Stephanie. And, oh, oh, congratulations. I'm so happy for you, Steph. Um, I love that. Um, So, I'm in awe by what Stephanie just said. I'm like, "No shit, that's awesome." But it was really cool because I was expecting a lot of that drama to bleed over, and it didn't. God, it didn't. It was so beautiful to see the support for each other. It was so beautiful to see. I will tell you what, it was like a whole group of people just went and decided to change an attitude or change a point of view, change. And I'm not going to say this particular group of people were part of the drama because trust me, none of them were. They were all they're all affected by it. But they all came together and went, you know what? We want a dynamic weekend. We want a beautiful weekend. We want a lot of things about changing the views, changing the way they see things or want to see things. And it really affected a group. It affected us so much that, when you put a bunch of paranormal investigators together, what are they going to do? They're going to go ghost hunting. I mean, they're going to go talk to spirits, whether they're their best friends, they've seen them 100 times or seen them once. They're going to be all over that. And I will tell you that didn't happen at the end of the event. We were supposed to do another paranormal investigation, and that's not what happened. What happened is we got together as a group and we sat down. We sat on couches and we sat on pillows. We sat on the floor and we got together and we just laughed and laughed and laughed. And we changed the MO of what normally happens. And we all just became friends. And we all got together and it was phenomenal. It was so dynamic. And it made me think a lot about the last year of my life. And that's where I'm going with this because it did. It made me think a lot about the last year of my life. Because yes, while I was there, I was definitely in the moment of it. Oh, it was so mesmerizing and just phenomenal to watch that, to be a witness to it, to experience it, to go, wow, this is just so amazing for all of these people to get together and just say, hey, let's laugh, let's joke around. For gosh darn sake, Bill got in a purple pajama set and ran around because we asked him to. And we loved it and he loved it. And it was just so much laughter and so much fun. And we've talked about having a pajama party next year at the event, after the event, not during it. But just and coming together as a group to help for next year, to make it bigger than it was this year. I mean, Nick and the Shadow Hunters and Bill, holy crap, an amazing event. But we're like, let's make it bigger. Let's make it brighter. Let's be a bigger source because the whole source was about bringing us together for the community because this is an event that was all about charity. It was giving back and it was phenomenal. And as I was saying, it gave me the chance to look over this last year and my own personal life, how I've changed my own views, my own attitude, my own way of looking at things. Because a lot of these people I met a year ago, a lot of these people I wouldn't walk up to a year ago. A lot of these people I would not have called my friend a year ago. Let's just put point blank. I was terrified of some of these people a year ago. And I was terrified not because they were bad people, because God, gosh darn, they're not. They're freaking incredible. They're just incredible, incredible people. But my attitude was about myself. It wasn't about them, it was about me. Oh, yes. I knew I had to. Maria's gonna be coming in by voice, guys. Her video is not working, so we're gonna take her as voice because I love Maria either way, and I'm good with that. Um, and I just want to bring her in because I want to share her with the world. But as I was saying, I spent I spent this last weekend going, wow, how much have I changed? How much have I grown? How much have I learned to appreciate others and how much have I learned to appreciate myself? And I'll tell you what, one of the biggest things is to appreciate just who I am. Change my attitude about me because that's really what had to happen. When I sat back and I looked over this last year, all these incredible people that I gave hugs to looked at me and went, yeah, I remember you last year. And they remembered my granddaughter and they remembered my talk and they remembered about all this stuff. And I was in awe that they remembered me. I was like, I'm just a little old me. How did you remember me? And they're like, oh my God, you're amazing. I love you. And I'm like, oh my gosh, really? And I really looked over it and I went, wow, the year ago was my issue. It wasn't theirs, it was mine. I had to change the attitude about myself. I had to look at myself in the mirror and go, you know what? I'm pretty darn amazing. I have to value myself. I have to look at myself and I have to value who I am. I have to value where I've come from. I have to value the fact that other people value me. I had to value the fact that other people love me. I had to value the fact that I touch other people's lives. I had to value that if I died, I'd be missed. And that was huge. That was huge because I don't think many of us look in the mirror and say, I'm pretty amazing. I'm just phenomenal. You know what? Because there's nobody that can't look in the mirror and say those words to ourselves. And that's not being conceited, guys. That's not being over the top, like, oh my gosh, this is about me, blah, blah, blah. It is about you looking at you and going, I value myself. I am worthy. That's huge. Accepting yourself for, yes, Courtney, acceptance, self acceptance. Looking at the mirror and going, wow. And then when you finally do it, you look back on yourself and you go, wow, look at how far I've come. Look at what's happened. Look at what's happened in my life. It's mind blowing. It's mind blowing when you start to accept yourself. And when you accept yourself, you start to accept your path and you start to accept the fact that you're there to help other people or whatever your destiny is, whatever your purpose is. You're there to help other people. And you get honored by that. And it's beautiful. It's truly, truly beautiful when that happens, you know? And we're going to show you a clip of of the secret behind. And I will tell you, I wasn't sure how to feel about this all the way up through Saturday or Friday night, honestly. I was asked to do something and I was honored and was, yes, I'll do it. No problem, blah, blah, blah. And on the surface, it looks like I'm going, go, 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 let's go. And I'm thinking to myself, why me? Why pick me? Why? There is 100,000 other people that would be better, more suited for this than me. And after we announced it and showed this to everybody, and I got 100 hugs or more. It started to make me look at my life and change the attitude about me to go, wait a second, I do value me. I really value where I've come from. I value the work I've put in. I value you guys. I value the support. And I value where I've come. So we're going to take a moment and we're going to do the announcement of what we've been hiding, the secret. We're going to show it right now and let you guys see. And we're going to go from there. Let me know what you think. Join me, DeEtte, as I speak with the Shadow Hunters this season on Paranormal Backstage Beyond the Normal this year, October 2023, here on Paraflix. So what do you guys think? It'll be the newest show for Paraflex. Maybe not the newest, but one of the newest. And we're going to run it this October because that's going to be its start date. Now, a beautiful team got together called the Shadow Hunters to do this. Nick Sarlo, he's the head of it, and so many other amazing, amazing people behind the scenes invited me into their group a year ago. I finally said yes this year, and then asked me to do this. And it took me a lot to get to the place where I honored myself in this, guys, where I finally went, you know what? I do deserve this. I do deserve this. Maybe this is my path. Maybe this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't know. We're going to see what happens, but I do tell you what, I have changed my own attitude on things. I've changed my own attitude. Good morning, beautiful. I don't know who that is, but good morning. I don't know what tomorrow's going to hold, guys. But I do know I've finally started to accept myself. I've started to value myself. And I want you guys to do the same because I do believe when we start to value ourselves, when we value who we are and we value our truth and we value our the way we are in society and what we do for society and our contributions to others. When morning, Miss Teresa, excuse me, when we start to value that, I will tell you what happens. Your life changes. Hey, good morning, Laurie. Thank you. When we start to do that, our life starts to change. It's mind blowing, guys. It's mind blowing when you start to look at your life and you go, wow, I'm incredible. Wow, I'm grateful for me. Not just grateful for everything out there, but you're grateful for yourself. Your life starts to change in magical ways. Now, I'm not going to say you're going to go and get a TV show. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go and say, oh my God, you're going to be ultra famous. I'm not going to go say you're going to win the lottery. I'm not going to say you're not going to on all of those either. But what I'm going to say is all of a sudden you're going to start to become happy within your life. You're starting to look at things and go, you know what? Good things happen to me. I deserve these good things. I'm changing the attitude for myself, you know? And I will tell you what, that's a big thing because so often we tell our kids, change your attitude, change the way you look at things. It's not so damn bad. Or, we look at other people and we say the same stuff. We don't say it to ourselves, do we? We don't look at the mirror and say, change your attitude, woman, when really you need to. When really you need to. I've also spent a lot of time on Facebook Reels lately. Yes, it's a guilty passion. TikTok and Facebook Reels, I love them. But I've been watching these little show clips because I've got horrible body dysmorphia. Horrible. Like, oh my gosh, I think it keeps me single because it's like, my dysmorphia is really bad. And I watch these very large women going wedding dress shopping. And they're like, so beautiful. So beautiful. And I sit there going, why cannot they see how beautiful they are? Because they're so beautiful. And then I have to stop and look at myself and go, God, I have that same issue. And then I have to stop and go, wow, so many people in society have the same issue. Because we're so used to taking ourselves and grinding ourselves into the dirt that we're not worthy. We're not worthy. I need you guys to start to stand up and say you are worthy. I need you guys to look in the mirror and say, damn it, I deserve the best. You need to look in the mirror and say, I value myself. That's hard. That's hard to stand up and say, I value me. That is so, I will tell you what, guys, that is one of the hardest things I've ever had to do. And it's something I've been working on since December, hardcore working on valuing myself. Because in December, I had a conversation with somebody and they said, what is your problem? And I broke down crying. I said, I don't value myself. They said, "You need to work on that." I went, "Oh, I guess I do," because I didn't realize that was an issue for me. I did not realize that was an issue, but at a core it was. At my core, me not valuing me was a huge issue. And from that moment on, I started waking up every morning going, I value me. I'm worthy. I value me. I'm worthy of money. I'm worthy of success. I'm worthy of everything. There's nothing that I'm not worthy of. I value me. And my life started to change. Incredibly, my life started to change. The way my attitude changed. Huge, guys. My attitude became something amazing compared to what it was. It changed. Life changed. Offers started to come in. More reading has happened. My career got a little bit bigger and a little bit brighter. I started creating friends I never had before because when you're afraid to walk up to somebody and say, "Hi, my name is DeEtte. How are you?" It's because you don't value yourself. It's fear to say, "I don't value this. I'm not worthy to walk up to somebody and say, 'Hey, want to be my friend?'" Worthy to button up my clothes here, apparently. Um, Good morning, Lee. And that's a big thing, guys. And that was huge for me over this weekend because there's not many tables that I didn't get to that I didn't want. "Hey, I'm Tiet. How are you? Let's get a picture. Oh my God, I love the hell out of you. Give me a hug." And because I valued myself, finally, I walked up and when and the mind blowing thing is, I said my name and they went, "We know who you are." And I'm like, "You know me? You know, little, how do you know me?" And they're like, "Oh my God. Da, 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 da." And they're telling you the story and you're like, "Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?" And it was mind blowing to watch people walk by my table and go, "Hi, Tiet, how are you?" And I'm going, "Who are you?" And they're like, I watch your show." And I'm like, "You do?" They're like, "Yeah, every Monday." I'm like, "Oh my gosh." And it made me open my eyes a little bit bigger and a little bit brighter about myself because I can value me. And I want you guys to value yourselves, guys. I want you to value yourselves. Now, the funny thing is, because you notice I haven't mentioned Neil yet, but we're going to mention Neil because I love Neil. I should probably message this guy and say, "Hey, I'm doing everything I can to promote you." Um, but Neil wrote something beautiful today, truly beautiful today, and it goes right along with this. Um, it says that life was meant to be fun. It's hard to believe sometimes, but it's true. It's all about the point of view. Even our most difficult moments bring us gifts. And so life can call upon us to be a bit of a philosophical now and then, to embrace the lows and the highs. The trick, of course, is gratitude. Therein will both your peace and your joy. Therein you will find both your peace and your joy. And isn't that just so true? Isn't that just so remarkably true? When you change your point of view, when you change your attitude, when you change the way you see things, all of a sudden, boom, it's so dynamic to go, "Wow, I'm accepting me." So, you guys, I want you to start accepting yourselves. I want you to start looking at yourselves in the mirror and seeing the beauty of you. I want you to change your point of view. I want you to be grateful for you. I want you to be grateful for your existence. I want you to be grateful for everything in your life, the good, the bad, the ugly, and that you're deserving of all, even the good, the bad, and the ugly. Because all of that is in your life for a reason. It's there to help you change your life. And maybe it's just there to help you value a little bit more. But I want you to value yourselves, guys. I want you from this day forward, if you don't, I want you to start to look at yourself and say you're worthy. You're worthy of opportunities. You're worthy of putting yourself out there, and you're worthy of helping others because God picked you to do it just like He's picked me. It's our job, guys. Let's all stand up to the plate together and do this as one. Okay. With that being said, we're going to take a moment. We're going to take a quick station break and we're going to wait for Maria to call in. This is DeEtte here on School Through Spirit with WLTK-DB.com. See you in a few. Hey guys, we're still waiting for Miss Maria to call in, and that's okay because we're just going to kind of keep talking until she comes in. I love it. Tim, why are you airing my dirty laundry? This was supposed to be private because, Tim, I have to. I have to. We have to make this a reality for everybody that you have dirty laundry. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, guys, while we're waiting for Maria, again, she's just calling in. Sometimes technical difficulties happen. It is what it is. We kind of roll with the flow of things, and all that. So, oh, I love this. I just popped over to Facebook to go, oh my God, here you go. What's all this? You know what I mean? I love this. I love this. So, um, just looking for her. I want to talk a little bit about Miss Maria. I'm going to bring her stuff up here because I want you to. I should see Maria. It's Marie, not Maria. Sorry about that. I keep putting an A in the end of her name. You know what? People have done that to me my whole life, and it drives me batty. They always say DeEtte, and it's DeEtte. There's no A. There's no A at the end of hers. So Marie is a paranormal investigator. She's haunted survivor and speaker. She's a Travel Channel haunted case files and more. She's been on reality TV with Peacock TV and Discovery. She is a director of events at Vulture City Ghost Town. That's over in Arizona. She's reality TV on Travel Channel. She's a cast member on the Haunted Case Files at Travel Channel, reality TV at My Ghost Story. And yeah, she's the owner of Crossing Over Paranormal Society, the Cops Crew. Oh my gosh, this lady is just, she's so incredibly dynamic. Just dynamic. I have yet to meet Maria in person. Which really sucks. I was supposed to be in Vulture City last year and things happened within the family and I just wasn't able to make it there. And I let her know and she so beautifully just said, you know what, we'll just switch everything over to next year and we'll make it happen next year. And I was like, are you kidding me? That's incredible. I love that. Yes, Marie. I know it's Marie. I screwed up. I always screw up names, guys. You know this. I am horrible with names. It's one of those things I need to start going, I know names, and saying those names. More and more. Oh my gosh. Okay. It says copied into Safari. It won't work in Safari. Just talking to Maria. I'm trying to spell, guys. Firefox. That's a weird thing about StreamYard. It won't play in Safari. I don't know why it won't. It's horrible. You have to go into Google or into Firefox, but we're gonna give her time. I'm gonna let her know we're just gonna go to the weekly reading. I'm just gonna tell her no rush. When you get in, I'll be here. I'm telling her no rush because I know she's probably panicking a little bit, and I don't blame her because I would be because that's what I do. Oh! So let's just go to our 5-card stud for the week, guys, and we will talk about that, and then we'll switch to Maria after that. Not a big deal, huh? It's just the way it's supposed to be today. You don't screw up mine anymore. I know, Casey. I don't, which is that's a miracle, isn't it, in itself? That's like, oh my gosh, a huge miracle. Because I'll tell you what, It takes me forever to learn names. It does. And when I learn them, I have them. Usually, I will say usually. Well, Miss Stephanie, we're doing 5 card stud today. Um, oh, Chrome of Foxfire. Uh, oh, Chrome or Foxfire. Okay, let me tell. Sorry, Chrome or Foxfire. Good thing I got good thing I got Todd to tell me this because I'd never get anybody here if I didn't. So I'm just sending that to her so she doesn't worry. Um, not worrying about it once a bit because it just all happens for a reason, guys. It always happens for a reason. So basically, we're just gonna go to 5 card stud, guys. We're gonna, go flip it around because this is my show. I can do whatever I want. And that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna flip things around a little bit. So let's start with 5 card stud versus yen. We'll do it at the beginning, and then we'll go from there. So pick a card, guys, 1 through 5. I love my son likes the new music for the show. I know. Todd's a genius, isn't he, guys? So pick a card 1 through 5. Oop, first card just flew out. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. Guess what? Self-love is the first card that flew out, guys. So if you pick number 1, it is self-love. It is about, guys, everything we've been talking about for the last 30 minutes, which is really looking at yourself and seeing how amazing you are, giving yourself that credit, valuing yourself. And with that comes things that you'll do for yourself, whether it's getting a pedicure or a massage or just taking the day off to put your feet up and do nothing. Whatever that is, whatever self-love is for you, that's what you're looking at. Okay. Card number 2. Card number 2. Card number 2 and 3, apparently, because they're stuck together. So card number 2, extremes. I love this, extremes. So if you picked Tim, crap, here we go again. I love your commentary, Tim. So card number 2 is extremes, which to me is just pushing yourself out of this comfort zone. Okay, guys, I need you to push out of your comfort zone. Push yourself out. Know that that's okay. Know that, you know what, when you stay in that lane, when you stay in your lane, you don't get very far, do we? So I need you guys to push. If you pick card number 2, push outside that comfort zone. Push to an extreme for yourself and then see what happens. You're going to find that extreme becomes a comfortability, and then you can push further after that. Card number 3 is action. Action. It's time to make it happen, guys. If you've had the thought processes going on and you've been thinking, oh, I want to do that. Now it's time to take action, guys. It's time for you to take this and run with it because it's what it is. If you pick card number 3, card number 4 is fear. Oh my gosh, I think this are talking to you and me, Tim. Fear. If you pick card number 4, now I don't see any fear in this picture myself. I just see beauty, but you know what? Birds have a lot of fear with people. They really do. But if your card number 4 is the one you picked, you're sitting in a spot that, you know what, you're letting life or things in your life become fearful. I don't want to do this because I'm afraid. I don't want to do that because I'm afraid. And I will tell you what, if you pick this card, what this card means is that it's time for you to push through that fear. It's time for you to push through to see what's on the other side of it. Because fear really is just something you've never done before. Again, guys, I can't make this up because the last card is gratitude. Gratitude. Look at how gorgeous that is. Gratitude. Isn't that awesome? Because if you did pick card number 5, it is time. It's time for you to be grateful. And it's not grateful for the big things. So this isn't like how your mom said, you need to be grateful for the clothes you got on your back. It's not that. It's grateful for yourself. It's grateful for the people around you. It's grateful for the small and the big opportunities. It's grateful for the bad because that bad is going to help you to grow. It's all that. I need you to, if you pick card number 5, to look around and see the gratitude and start to feel gratitude because good things are going to start coming to you. So card number 1 is self-love. Card number 2 is extremes. Card number 3 was action. Card number 4 is fear. And card number 5 is gratitude. And when you start to put all those cards together, it starts to give you the picture of, you know what, this week is about you working on yourself and then receiving something back because you did. Start realizing everything that I couldn't put these cards together if I wanted to, guys. I couldn't have. And these cards are really talking about what we've been talking about all day. so far, which is really just you being grateful and taking in all that's going to come to you because you were. Okay. So that's it with the 5 cards. Let's go and pick up another card just to see what it says. Okay. Let's use Beyond Lemuria. Lemire. I don't know. Beyond Lemuria. I will probably be corrected on that. Why do you do this? Because I can. Because I can. And if you didn't want to, you could have hopped off without seeing it. But why not look at it and go, oh my God, what's next in life, right? Why not look at life and go, oh my God, what else can we do? So let's pick another card. I hope Marie is just relaxing. Just relax, love. She's gonna get in. I know she is. I know she is. It's the way it works. It's just the way that it works. I know she will get in. She will. Okay, let's pick this last card. I got so many chats going on in my phone and I love it. I love it. Love it. Texts and chats and everything. It's awesome. Just to be a part of the world is so great. So let's pick up this next card. Isn't it gorgeous? Again, guys, you see me shuffling, right? You see me shuffling, so I couldn't make this up. It says reclaim your energy. Can you believe it? Reclaim your energy. Our energy is our responsibility, and how we give it away becomes a conscious choice as we step into empowerment. And yes, it is possible to restore the fragments of self-love or fragments of self we gave away before we came to this awareness. You have the power to own your energy and choose where you direct it. If you are not at your optimal vibration, consider the core of what this may be. Detach from depleting influences and boost positivity. It is up to you to make this shift. Transform your life by choosing healing and self-empowerment. Kickstart the upward spiral to abundant energy and self-presence. I couldn't make that up, could I? I could not make that up, guys. And I will tell you what, when I talk about this show being all about spirit, this show, how spirit, it really is about school through spirit, how spirit affects people's lives, how spirit affects your life, how spirit just kind of gets in and brings it all together. And it's so dynamic how it happens. It's incredible. But guys, I had a topic today that literally spirit gave me, even though I was fighting with it. Oh my God, I've been fighting with it for what feels like decades. And we talked about it. And then I shuffled cards and I dealt the cards. And oh my gosh, spirit talked about that. Wasn't that incredible? And then even the last card I shuffled, you watch me, and it pops up again. I can't. This is what spirit is, guys. This is when I talk to people about walking with spirit. When you walk with spirit, they start to give you signs. They start to give you affirmations all over the place. And it's it's incredible. It's so incredible when those affirmations come. And when you start to open up your eyes and your mind and you start to see things happen, it's just incredible. It truly is. And because I said affirmations, they said to pull an affirmation card. And these are, okay, I know it's Maria coming through. Is she able to do it? Maybe, maybe not. I can definitely do that. Yes. Give me one moment. She said, can you resend the link? I'm definitely going to resend the link. Let me see where it's at. Make sure I didn't delete it. Monday shows links. Here we go. Sending Miss Marie the link. Here you go. Here you go, darling. Perfect. I think we got, hopefully she can get in now. Just resend her the link. Thank you, Todd. I'm going to do that too. I'm going to send her that one just in case also, because I know it's the same one, but I just want to make sure. Perfect. Now I know she's got it. Sometimes it's just all over the place. Oh my God. So many incredible people. Okay, so let's do an affirmation card to see what we got there and go from there. How's that? Oh, these are Lisa Williams Divine Wisdom affirmation cards, guys. It's a cute little box. I love this box of cards. I don't pull them out as often as I should, but when I do, they're always dynamic. They always tell me so much, which is incredible. So, what's today's? It says, okay. It says, your eyes are the windows to what we know as a soul. Your smile will radiate and penetrate through the darkest of the souls so that they can see the light again. Let me reread this. Your eyes are the windows to what we know as a soul. Your smile will radiate and penetrate through the darkest of souls so that they can see the light again. I like that. I really do, because I do believe when I'm looking at this affirmation, it's really telling you, hey guys, start looking at things, smile, make things better, creative, make them yours. Okay. Which I think is huge. I think it's huge. Okay. Put these away. Oh, guys, I found Temu last week. Have you ever heard of Temu? Temu. Have you ever heard of it? It's the devil. Well, I found it and I ordered a lot. I got multiple decks of cards coming. Oracle cards, tarot cards. Yes, I am that person. I did it. And I'm hoping good morning. I'm not sure who's got all the hearts, but good morning. I did do it. So I've got a lot more cards coming my way. And if I'm impressed with them, I'm going to show them all to you guys. If not, we're just going to keep them in a drawer someplace because that's what I do. And then bring them out on rainy days. So we're going to talk about some differences in the shows. I found it and can't resist either. Thank God I'm not by myself, Tim. I haven't bought elf ears, Tim. I bought little metal elf ears. Little metal elf ears that are going to go up and give me little elf ears. And a crown. And an elf crown. I'm gonna have to wear it one. What I do with late night shopping. What I do with late night shopping. I know one day I'm gonna have to show up when it all comes. I'm gonna have to put on my little elf head, my little elf crown, my little elf ears, and see if my new look like you're never alone. I love that. Good morning, Miss Jamie Lynn. Thank you for all the hearts. So when my packages arrive, yes, packages, um, I will don my little crown, my Zelda, my crown and my little ears for you guys because it's gonna be a look. It's gonna be a look. I'm actually thinking about. I bought them for run fairs, guys. I bought them for run fairs, so I think it's gonna be. I didn't just one day decide I wanted to be a fairy. Trust me. Although I think I did that a long time ago. So I'm going to bring up the show listing so I can talk about that. Um, because I know I have it on my phone somewhere. Because I stopped. We had so many changes so often. Hey guys, I wish I could show you pictures this weekend. I'm gonna try. Um, yes, you did. I'm gonna try. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but I took my producer's book, The Haunted Voices, or The Haunted Voice by Todd Bates. I took it with me to this Paracon and I did a book giveaway, which was super awesome. But I decided to do photo shoots with his book. Todd, shut your eyes because I'm going to show a picture. If you guys can see it, I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, I wonder if I douse the lights really quick. Does that help? Maybe, maybe not. Can anybody see that, or is that just a reflection of a reflection? There you go. Isn't that book cool? Isn't that picture cool? I thought that was cool for everybody that can see it. But now I got to turn on my lights so you guys can't see me. So I had fun with his book. And I went all over this haunted building. Better, good. I went all over the haunted building and I took several pictures with his book all over the place, which was just so much fun, and sent them all to him. And he's using them in production now, which is pretty cool. Um, doo, doo, doo. This is me trying to download Foxfire last week. I was having a hard time with this last week. Where is the show lineup, Todd? Why can I not find it anywhere in life? Todd, do you have it by chance? This is just one of those shows, guys, where I'm just gonna it's gonna be what it is. It is gonna be what it is. She's got the link, so hopefully and sometimes things are just not meant to be, whether we like it or not. Sometimes it's just what it is. I've learned not to do the struggle bus thing, um, and go from there. But I wanted to talk about some of the lineup of the shows. And I have sent so many messages to my producer that my own list of show lineups has just gone because clearly I don't know where I put it again. I have my old one, but you know what? It's not going to even come close to what it is anymore. Oh, thank you, Todd. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Click that going. Let me look here. Let me go there. Beautiful. Thank you, sir. And then, of course, I have to double click because that's what I do. And okay. So, oh my gosh, so many changes, guys, but so many things are happening. So, as always, we start Monday morning with School Through Spirit with myself, DeEtte, here at 9 a.m. Monday morning monsters with Barnaby Jones. Do we have any more of those, or is he concluded, Todd? I'm not quite sure. I do know we've had him. If he's not done this week, might be his last show because I know he was ending in May. But if he is on again today, please do me a favor and go watch it. If not, you can always watch his podcast form or reruns. We have Beat the Change with Christina Bloom tonight at 8 p.m. Tuesdays, we have got Exploring the Paranormal with Heather Lee at 9 a.m. Anne is at 5 p.m. She is our tarot reader. Oh my God, she's phenomenal. Unfiltered with DeEtte and Mike is on at 6 p.m. And yes, we will be on tomorrow night. Sorry about canceling last week, guys. Moment to Moment with Linda Hope is at 7 p.m. The Tyson's Gift podcast with Brandon Wainwright is at 8 p.m. And yes, he did move to Tuesday night, so don't miss that show. Spirits Are Talking with Lisa Silverman is at 9 p.m. And Paranormal Pete with Pete Orbea is at 10 p.m. Tuesdays are a full night, guys. Oh my gosh. Wednesdays, we have the Self-Care Show with Deidre Sanford at 10 a.m. She is an incredible woman. You got to watch her. The Psychic Hour with Kelly Brickles at 3 p.m. Soul Guidance with Rodney Blunt is at 6 p.m. and he is starting in May. I don't know the exact date, but he's starting in May, which is awesome. Haunted Locations in 60 Minutes with Nick Sarlo and Diana Henry is at 7 p.m. Another phenomenal show. CM Beyond with Kelly Eckhart and Cheryl Murphy is at 9 p.m. On Thursdays, we start with, oh no, oh my gosh, I'm going to let her know it's totally okay. I'm telling her, don't rush. Yeah, tell her, don't rush or worry. Tech issues happen. And I'm going to tell her if it doesn't happen today, it will definitely happen in the future. She is trying, guys. So Thursdays is Chat with Charlie with Stephanie Lynn at 9 a.m. Realm of Darkness with Ashley Moreno is at 7 p.m. Voice of Oneness with Amare Bonet is at 10 p.m. And Fridays, oh my God, Fridays, we start Friday morning with a 2-hour beautiful show at 10 a.m. with Soul and Synergy Radio with Danny Loosemore and Terry Flick. At the Psychic Hour Reading Show is at 3 p.m. Twilight Tonight with Dee Dee Moonflyer is at 6 p.m. Twisted Ascensions with Caden and Lisa Mask is at 8 p.m. And then Haunted Voices with Todd Bates and Nicole Strickland is at 10 p.m. Incredible shows, guys. Incredible shows. So much going on. It is awesome. Yay, or Alexa. Have her call in on the phone. Yes, hon, it's just not working for some reason. Oh, okay. Barnaby's last is today, guys. His last show is today. So just so you know, if you're want to kind of set him off on a big hurrah today is his last show. He's going on to, bigger or brighter things for himself. So that's we are applauding him and saying, yes, go, Barnaby, go, have a great time. And I know he's going to. Oh, it's just gonna be awesome. Oh my God, my throat. So I'm not sure if Marie is going to be able to make it in today. She is so desperately trying. God bless her heart. And I just know it's not very easy sometimes. So, with that being said, we're going to take a quick station break and then we're gonna see what we're going to talk about from there. Okay. We'll see you in a few, guys.
Looking for a holistic solution? Look no further than LimestreetWellness.com. Lime Street Wellness is a full-service Reiki therapy center offering in-person and distant Reiki sessions. Additionally, Lime Street Wellness is committed to helping clients co-create healthier outcomes with hypnosis, QHHT, and intuitive advice. Lime Street Wellness is committed to helping all that are seeking to co-create better health, peace of mind, and greater freedom. Reiki Master Kevin Mackey uses energy medicine, hypnosis, mindfulness, and intuitive guidance to assist in uncovering, understanding, and removing any blocks or energy cords or mental mindsets that may be intruding and causing needless suffering. Visit Lime Street Wellness today at LimestreetWellness.com. That's LimestreetWellness.com.
Hey guys, welcome back in. Oh, Courtney, boo! I know I was sad. That's okay, Courtney. Um, yeah, Todd and I talked about it. If she calls my phone, unfortunately, it's you're not going to be able to really hear her, and that would just kind of make more people more frustrated than anything, which would really suck. Which would really suck. Nobody wants that. Good morning, Masane. How are you doing, my love? How are you doing, darling? So, oh my gosh, everybody, so much, so much, so much. So, what are your interests, guys? Tell me, you guys come in every week and we talk and you kind of sit here and you support me, which is awesome. But what are your interests, guys? What did you do this weekend? What is it in your life that you guys are striving for? What are you guys looking to do? Does that make sense to everybody? Exactly, Tim. It really does. Everything happens when it should, you know. Why you guys not normally, Tina, not normally. Yeah, Casey, we already thought about that. It's just we just know that's not I mean, I asked Todd and he's like, "No, it would just completely set off and you guys probably wouldn't be able to hear her." So, I would have a great conversation with her, but not sure if you guys would. I love it, Tina. Are you doing intuitive readings today? Not today, darling. That's tomorrow night. You know what I mean? But I don't like the fact that you're feeling down. I mean, go outside, see if there's sun. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. Everybody's coming in and talking about so many amazing. Everybody's talking about this week. It was awesome. Next year, be absorbing all I can. Card three, take action really speaks to me. I love that, Lee. I love that. I love that new journey because I think I work outside. There you go, Tina. Well, hopefully the sun is out and hopefully you can look up and go, yes, and have it happen for you. Um, Tim, it's okay. 2 hours of debt can't be all bad. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Tina. My food truck season started. Yes. So I've been working on my business and hopefully being able to expand this year. I love that, Tina. Or Jennifer, I love that. That is so awesome. So many people talk about getting food trucks or coffee trucks and they never do it. And I'm thinking, why not? To me, that's just incredible. I mean, I'm maybe I'm weird, but to me, one of the best times to go out for dinner is when food trucks get together in a park and you can just go eat. It's kind of like at the fair every day. It's flipping phenomenal. I love it. I love it, which is awesome. I love it. Um, I'm gonna go IMBD and see if Maria has. Because I was gonna talk more about her if I could. 'Cause I'm not sure if she does or not, but I'm gonna look. Yes. Do I have more on her? Do I have more on her? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. She's got so much. Todd, I wish you could run some of this. Holy crap. So, Marie Yates. I just looked up her IMBD, which is phenomenal, which is phenomenal. And I just want to tell you a little bit about her because even if she can't come on, I want you to be able to explore her. Obviously, we won't get her personal story. Wish we could, but that's okay. She's Haunted Case Files, which is, oh my God. That's awesome. Ghost Adventures, Aftershocks, that episode. Paranormal Witness, another amazing show. Scariest Night of My Life. Unprotected. Not sure what Unprotected is. Um, Cops Crew, The Trials and Tribulations of the Demonic. Holy crap, that's awesome. She was on My Ghost Stories in 2013. Obviously, Cops Crew was 2013. Ghost Adventures Aftershock was 2015. Paranormal Witness, she was on 2016. Unprotected was 2017. Scariest Night of My Life was 2017. Haunted Case Files, she has been on 2016 through the 2018, 23 episodes. Holy cow. And Ghost Adventures 2015 to 2021, 4 episodes. This lady's career spans, guys. This lady's career just spans, and she's just so dynamic. And like I said, guys, if we can't get her on today, it's not that we're not going to retry because Maria is just phenomenal and I just love her. I haven't even gotten to meet her yet, and I just love her. And I will tell you what, her story's worth the wait. I'll tell you what, her story is worth the wait either way. Just phenomenally worth the wait. So let's talk about my next week's guest a little bit. Okay. Her name is Miss Sherry Pratt. I want to make sure I say it right. I didn't say it right. I did not say it right because I can't say any name right. And apparently I can't spell it either. I need to get back to here and put it in the right area. There we go. Sherry Platt or Plate, Platt. She works for herself she works for a thing called the Steps Career Academy, which is something that she has created. She has a website, sherryplatt.com. And again, it's Sherry, SherryPlatt. She is a career voyant and career counselor. Sherry is such a dynamic woman. I met her a little over a year ago. She's just a woman. Gosh, her story is phenomenal. And she's become, very much known for her gifts. She's very much come through the trials, through the tribulations, developed her psychic mediumship abilities phenomenally. And she became a career counselor with them, which is, think about that, to get a reading, for everybody goes, oh my God, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing in life. This is the lady you call up, you get a reading with, and she literally does a reading on your career, about you, your career. And she'll be able to explain a lot more of that next week. You said my name correctly and most of it get it wrong. You mean Lee? Oh, I'm glad I did that right. But I had a friend named Lee with the same spelling. So I cheated on that one. But again, Sherry is another lady. I'll tell you what, her story is also very, very dynamic. It's just amazing. And I honestly, I think she's another one that you're gonna just love. You're gonna love to see. And how we don't very often have technical difficulties, so I'm pretty happy about that. So very happy about that. So Tina, I keep wanting to go back to you, darling. I keep wanting to go back to you and just the fact that you're kind of down today. I don't like that, darling. I don't like the fact that you're kind of down. You know what, honey? I hope you're listening because I'm just going to start babbling about you a little bit if that's okay, because you're the one that asked. So, not that this is going to be a reading show today, but you asked, so I'm going to do it. But it says you're feeling down. I don't like that you're feeling down. Okay. And with you, darling, I just kind of keep feeling that you're looking for what else, what else, what else, what else is next? What else can I do? What else is next? What's my purpose? I don't think these are like outwardly, like out here, like big questions in your head, but I feel like in your heart of soul, it's like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I doing what's right for me? That type of thing, and obviously I can just see nothing but beauty around you, just so much beauty around you. But sometimes even when you got the beauty around you, you don't necessarily see it. You don't necessarily see it and take it in. It's not like you smell a rose and you go and you just kind of soak that energy up into your system. And I feel like that's what you need to do, but you need to jump from roses to peonies or something, and just switch to a whole dynamic difference to go and start to see the beauty in some other things and let that radiate back to you because you are what surrounds you. I don't know if you guys realize that, but you really are what surrounds you. You put yourself in a placement, everything is for a reason. Everything. There's nothing in this world that isn't for a reason, including down days, guys, including down days. So, Tina, do me a favor, start to really kind of take some moments, take some smells, start to use those beautiful abilities of yours and just kind of lift you up and just basically ask them, why am I here? Is this just a step in the right direction? Because I feel like you're hitting a stepping stone into the right direction of where you're going in life. I just don't feel like you're quite there yet, but I think you're heading in the right direction, dear. I'm not sure if that's going to help you with the feeling down today, um, but hopefully it gives you a little bit of direction of which way to go. Okay. And nonetheless, look up and just look at the sun. See the sun. Enjoy the sun. Okay. Okay. Anybody else have a question? Why not? We're here. Anybody else have a question? Todd's got a question. Todd, do you have a question? He says he's back. There we go, guys. Well, there we go, guys. Okay, everybody. Well, I think what we're going to end up doing is we're just going to kind of end this show a little earlier than we normally do. You missed nothing, Todd. You missed me babbling. I think this week we're going to end the show just a little bit early. There's a reason for everything, you know, and kind of go from there, everybody. Okay. So thank you for staying in with me today. Like I said, technical issues happen. They happen all the time. And I'm just going to go, Miss Marie, we're going to pick another day. We're just going to pick another day when the stars align, maybe we'll do it closer to Vulture City, Paragon. That might be a better time. And maybe that's what Spirit's saying is bring her on closer to Vulture City. Blow that up. Let's see what we can do with that. So with that being said, guys, I am just going to call it a day. You guys have a great day. We'll see you next week here on School Through Spirit with DeEtte Ranae on WLTK-DB.com. Love everybody.
The truth is here and now on WLTK-DB Talk Radio at WLTK-DB.com.